What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged Talk. As usual, I'm your host, Patrick Hensey, joined tonight by the man, Sean Petrucci. How we doing, Sean?
Doing well. How you doing?
Can't complain. Baseball is finally back. However, before we do start about our topic tonight, everyone be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. It helps us out a bunch, and we genuinely appreciate it. But today, I do want to talk about one man. That's Derek Dietrich. We found out on Wednesday the Yankees invite him to spring training. Obviously, not like a major league guaranteed contract. However, this is one of the most interesting spring training invites probably this year for the Yankees because it kind of came out of nowhere. We didn't really hear anything about it until they released the invitees today. And looking at Dietrich's stats, I understand he had a down year in 2020 with the Rangers, right? He only played 20 games. He batted like 197. He did have a 347 on base percentage, though. But also, like, we're looking at a guy. Yeah, I mean, he gets on base. That's what the Yankees like. So, I mean, also, we're looking at, like, 2019, 2018, 2017. 2019, he mostly just hit bombs for the Reds, didn't really bat too well. But listen, I think he's a guy who he's a utility man. He could basically play anywhere on the field. We've seen him play first, second, third, outfield. And he's a left-handed power bat. So I think he might be a perfect fit for the Yankees. And we could be looking at one of the most underrated signings of the offseason. If he comes into spring, torches, there's a huge potential he gets a roster spot on opening day. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. I came into this, I was like, I don't even know what to think of this guy. I don't know if he's gonna make it. There's so many dudes that are competing for like 3 spots because one is obviously guaranteed to Higgy or Chirinos, who knows, probably Higgy. But like, I mean, Greg Allen, Talkman, Bruce, Dietrich, Wade. It's like, who's gonna get these spots? And like you said, he could take over for Wade. He's a big utility guy. He plays the outfield. If he comes in to spring and he looks really good and he's hitting the ball, then I think it could be a good match.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting for sure. I mean, also because looking at the Yankees right now, I know this is like not something like that analytics cover, but they lost Tommy Kahnle. And with losing Tommy Kahnle, you lose a spark plug. Right. And Derek Dietrich is a spark plug.
Yep.
I don't know if you've seen like any of like his home runs, but the dude just pimps it.
I was like he pimps it and watches it.
He has such a personality. I think he would bring like a tremendous presence to the bench. I know in our group chat earlier, Paris suggested he could be like our Nick Swisher. I don't necessarily think he's going to be like our Nick Swisher, but he's that type of personality. And I think interjecting him into that clubhouse could be a great benefit. But also, this is something where the Yankees don't necessarily have anything to lose. Worst case scenario, Dietrich shows up to spring training, bats like .050, and they just let him go. Like it's not like they threw him like $5 million and they're guaranteeing on him to be a solid utility guy. I think like best case scenario, like you said, I think maybe Derek Dietrich could take over for Tyler Wade. The only reason Tyler Wade has been on the team for all these years is because he provides 2 things that the Yankees kind of lack. And one is versatility. He plays basically all over the field. We've seen that at shortstop, second base, but that's really it. Dietrich kind of provides more as far as that goes. And also Tyler Wade provides speed. I'm not sure how fast Derek Dietrich is. I don't think he's as fast as Tyler Wade. However, if Derek Dietrich shows them something with the bat, like we mentioned before, he can easily power himself over Tyler Wade.
For sure. Yeah, I think it's a great just weapon to have. You know, late in the game, say like you really need someone to come on, right-handed pitcher, you're down 1, why not throw Dietrich in, especially at home? All that guy has to do is hit a fly ball to right and it's a home run. That's literally all he has to do. He's just insane power.
And that's the thing. I mean, looking at the Yankees' recent acquisitions this spring, the very minor ones, we're talking about like a Jay Bruce or a Derek Dietrich. We see a pattern. Right? They're looking for left-handed power hitters. So that leads me to believe one of 2 things. One, they're not too confident in Mike Ford right now, just because with these signings, I see Ford probably starting the season in AAA. And then also, that leads me to believe, like, listen, I don't think Brett Gardner's coming back at all.
There's no way. No way.
There's no chance.
Especially since Boone today said that he hasn't spoken to Gardner in several weeks. And it's the start of spring training. You would think that if Gardner was in the plans in any sort of way, he'd be back by now. They wouldn't wait until everyone's pitchers and catchers. They wouldn't wait till after that, I don't think. And especially with Jay Bruce, it's like you already got 3 outfielders fighting for that 4th spot. So
I really do think that Derek Dietrich, bottom line here, I think that while it's a very low-key signing, and I know he hasn't put up the best numbers the past 2 years, like batting average-wise, He still gets on base. He still hits home runs. Probably the definition of what the Yankees would be looking for in a bench guy. So I think that there's nothing to lose here. It's only potential. As we've been saying all offseason, this is the definition of low risk, high reward. It could pay out big for the Yankees. We're just going to have to wait and see. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by today. We just want to touch on Derek Dietrich a little bit. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. You guys know the deal by now. We go live every night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. The live streams are a good time. Definitely tune in for those. And we have a daily recorded video pop up on the channel every day at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Sometimes we do 2 videos a day. Depends on how we're feeling. But we will see you guys next time, and have a good one. Peace.
See ya.